The time now, it's 5 o'clock in the evening time on this Saturday evening, January 4th, 2014 on a Saturday. Time now for Weatherman Juicer PJ Wiggins. The Evening Report, Saturday evening, January 4th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our calculations at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature 31 degrees with first skies. Humidity at 64%. Wind speed south about 8 miles per hour. Barometer 3.32 inches. 2.20 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Wind chill about 24 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows a line of snow showers in extreme northern Maine, down from east, down from Quebec, down from Ontario, stretching down from central Michigan, down from southern Wisconsin, down from northwestern Indiana, and stretching down from northern Illinois, and stretching down from southern Iowa, down from northern Missouri, down from southeastern Nebraska, down from northern Kansas, down from eastern portions of Colorado. And another batch of snow showers in western portions of South Dakota. Batch of snow showers in western Colorado, and batches of snow showers in northern Utah, stretching in eastern Idaho, down for western Wyoming, down for southern and western portions of Montana. Batches of snow showers also in central portions of Alberta. Batches of snow showers in central portions of Nova Scotia. Batches of snow showers in western and southeastern, off the southeastern coast of Prince Edward Island. Medicus, Maine. Good evening, 27 degrees with clear skies. North Haven, Connecticut. Good evening, 28 degrees with clear skies. In Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts, home of Bill Cosby, 19 degrees with clear skies. Okay, let's take a look at a satellite loop, and it shows.
Or the lightweight all-in-one you can even take with you. There's the phone with 41 megapixels and reinvented zoom, and the 8-inch Windows tablet with up to 4.
Patch of clouds have covered in eastern Mexico and stretching down for Cuba, down for Florida, and stretching down off the Atlantic coastline. And a patch of clouds from Atlantic Canada, stretching down Quebec and Ontario. Down through northern New England, upstate New York, down Pennsylvania, stretching down for the Great Lakes, and stretching down from Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana, and the clouds stretching from Idaho, down through Oklahoma, down from Nebraska, down through Kansas and Nebraska, and stretching down Colorado and Utah, and down from New Mexico, and stretching up into the Nova Rockies, and down for western Alberta, down for eastern portions of British Columbia. Batch of clouds from western portions of British Columbia, and down for the western Washington, Oregon coastline, and a batch of clouds from western Texas, stretching down to southern New Mexico, and southern Arizona, down from southern California, down from Mexico. Here, okay, let us take a look at our
complete focus, slightly not caring. I just remember not being able to control my
map situation shows high pressure centered off the Mid-Atlantic coastline and high pressure centered in eastern Oregon. Low pressure centered in Oklahoma. Batch up, and it's all station a cold front from southern Montana stretching down through Wyoming, down for Colorado, New Mexico stretching down through northern Texas, down through Oklahoma, down through Missouri, and stretching in western Illinois, stretching down for western Michigan, down through eastern Ontario, front from northeastern Ontario, down for Quebec. Our frontal boundary stretching off the Carolina coastline. 25 degrees at temperature right now. Boston 34 out in Washington D.C. 35 in Atlanta, 75 in Miami, 75 in Brownsville, 69 in Dallas, Texas, 29 in Kansas City, 31 in Chicago, 13 in Minneapolis, 10 in Green Falls, 45 out in Seattle, 59 in San Francisco, 63 in Los Angeles, 31 in Salt Lake, 20 out in Denver, and 60 degrees at temperature in Albuquerque. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at our national weather situation here. Record breaking cold expected over much of the eastern United States for record breaking cold. Expected over much of the United States, the eastern part of the United States. Snow and wintry mixed with a developing surface low, and most of the western United States will have quiet weather. The coldest weather in years will be making a presence known from the upper Midwest to the Atlantic and the Mid-Atlantic region for the beginning of the work week. The polar vortex, a mid-upper level cyclonic feature normally present over northern Canada, will be displaced unusually far to the south over the northern Great Lakes and southern Ontario, owing to the deep layer of the cold air mass. This provided for an incredibly strong surge of bitterly cold air to carry along with gusty winds. The upper Midwest will be affected first by Saturday night, and the brutal conditions will continue pushing southeastward to the Ohio Valley and mid-south by mid-Monday. And to the northeastern Atlantic by Tuesday. Particularly noteworthy will be extreme wind chills and nearly unheard of daytime highs that will be in the forecast. Wind chill warnings are in effect for many areas, with wind chills in the order of 30 to 50 degrees below zero expected. afternoon highs on Monday for parts of the Midwest states and the Ohio Valley will be failed to reach 0 degrees. The good news is that the will be a quick event and moderate temperature perspective return by Wednesday. On the end of the front, a development service low will be along the cold front with spread of widespread snow developing from the Missouri to the Ohio Valley and in the Great Lakes. Areas that have persistent snow bands may be receiving an order from 6 to 12 inches of snow, but a local amount is possible. Winter storm warnings and in fact, as a result, a light wintry mix of freezing drizzle and perhaps some sleet and possible from parts of the Midland region and in New England Sunday as warmer air overrides colder air near the ground. A transition to the rain is expected from the Interstate 95 quarter before the front arrives. Elsewhere, with the exception of some or roughly an inch snow showers across the central and northern Rockies, the majority of the western United States can expect relatively pleasant weather conditions throughout Monday.
63-yard game.
Okay, take a look at a situation for New England. High pressure will be offshore, will be dry weather for tonight and bring mild air for Sunday and Monday. The leading edge of this mild air may create some ice in parts of western Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire. Late Sunday and Sunday night, a cold front will move throughout New England on Monday, followed by another burst of bitter cold. Another storm may bring some snow toward the end of the week. Near term, Sunday morning until Sunday morning at 6 a.m. through 7 p.m. An area of clouds moving up from the ocean will sweep across Cape Cod and the islands this evening. The back edge of these clouds extrapolate east out of Nantucket around 7 p.m. Some mid and high clouds over New York and Pennsylvania are drifting this way, but coverage is scattered, so expect mostly clear skies. For tonight, satellite shows an area of clouds over the Carolinas starting to move north, but the portion moving is not clearly part of the entire cloud march, which is moving north. Extrapolation suggests these clouds reach southern Connecticut down around 4 a.m., but until the entire area starts moving to north this time in is low confidence, we will expect some increase in clouds later tonight. The dew points will range from 5 below in the north to around 20 in Cape Downs with a southwest flow and higher dew points in that direction. We expect these flows to increase overnight. This and the wind should keep temps from falling too far. We use a blend of MOS range from around 10 northwest to mid-20 southeast. And this is a freeze and rain advisory in effect from northern Worcester County down to northern Hampshire County and stretching down for southern New Hampshire and down for western Vermont and western Massachusetts. As rain will begin falling late Sunday afternoon with temperatures remain below freezing and highlighted area on the onset. This will fall as freezing rain and untreated roads and sidewalks will be asked to use caution when traveling, and low temperatures tonight will remain cold but nearly 20 degrees warmer than Friday night. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, it'll be mostly clear skies, low and 22 degrees. West wind about 69 miles per hour. Sunday, chance of rain mainly after 1 p.m. Increase in clouds but a high near 40 degrees. Southwest wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than a 1/10 inch possible. Sunday night, rain likely, then rain and possibly a thunderstorm after 10 p.m. Patchy fog after 10 p.m. Temperature rising around 47 by 5 a.m. Southeast winds about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 80%. New rainfall amounts between quarter and half inch possible. Monday, rain mainly before 4 p.m. Patchy fog before 2 p.m. 140 degrees, south wind about 10 to 13 miles per hour coming west in the afternoon. Winds kick gusts as 29 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 80%. New precipitation amounts between a half and 3/4 inch possible. Monday night, a chance of rain and snow showers, but before 8 p.m. then a slight chance of snow showers between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Podcast cloud low and 13 degrees. West wind about 9 to 13 miles per hour gusts as 25 miles per hour. Chance precipitation is 30%. For Tuesday, mostly sunny skies high near 18 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly clear skies low around 8 degrees. Wednesday, sunny skies high near 24 degrees. Wednesday night, podcast cloud low and 16 degrees. Thursday, a chance of snow showers. The sunny skies high near 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Thursday night, a chance of snow showers. Most skies got low and 25 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Friday, most skies got high near 38 degrees. Friday night, most skies got low and 27 degrees. For Saturday, put the sun skies high near 41 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the evening. Clear and cold night, but not as cold as tonight, and a mild day and top for the next 1.5 days. This is PJ Wednesday. You have a good evening with a good positive answer. See you 11. Good night.